Oh my God. We're in Bombay, one of the greatest food cities on the planet, one of the most densely populated places. And here, we're in Darabi, where there's more than 1 million people per square mile. Hotel Theresa, where the chef here is going to feed 300 people in 2 hours, making 80 pounds of biryani in that big pot over there. All right, this is the ceremonial lighting of the fire. This is sesame oil.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fantastic. I've never seen it done with sesame oil before. Pure cow's milk ghee in addition to the sesame oil. That sesame oil is going to give a beautiful nuttiness to the biryani. And there's the masala. You've got cinnamon, really classic. You've got your bay leaves, really classic. This is rock lichen. Dagarpul, that's amazing. Dagarpul means stone flour. Literally, you scrape off rocks. And the reason the spices are whole is because it's going to flavor the oil. And the oil is going to transport that flavor into the rice, into the biryani. He's tempering the spices in the oil, not using powders but whole spices so that the oil is flavored with the aromatics. I mean, it's a really brilliant technique. There can be a dry masala and a wet masala. A dry masala is a collection of spices that are powdered usually. And then a wet masala is when those spices are cooked with onions, ginger, garlic, tomatoes, and lots of oil. 5 gallons of onions, green chilies. He's not going to stop stirring for about 45 minutes. You don't want the onions to burn. The idea is to reduce the onions, get rid of all the water. The flavor of a biryani is the frying of the onions. Most people seem to think that it's the meat and the masala, but it's really those caramelized onions that are sweet, flecked throughout the biryani that's going to give the flavor. Don't skimp on the onions. It's 9:30 in the morning right now. He'll probably start serving around 11. As you can see, we're on the street, which is the only place it makes sense to cook something of this volume. There's no kitchen that can handle something this size, and it's also an advertisement for everybody going by. I would never walk in a restaurant like this if I didn't see what they were cooking up front. If they were cooking in the back, they would sketch me the out. But cooking in the front, I get to see, oh yeah, that looks good, we're going in. The chef moved here from Tamil Nadu 15 years ago. When he first started, he had a tiny little tea stall, and he started doing a little lunch service on a bench next to his tea stall. Let me show you. And you can see the color. Now you got that browning, the caramelization. It's going to continue cooking, but he's ready now to put the ginger garlic paste in. And this is the art where both of these are going to cook together, where it gets to the final product. Hello. There's an alchemy to ginger garlic paste that is quite unique. If it doesn't get on your clothes, garlic by itself burns, ginger by itself gets really fibrous. But when you mix them both together in a 50-50 paste, just grind ginger and garlic together and add it, it creates this incredible caramelized fond without burning. You can see the hot spot on the pot is in the middle. And what chef is doing right now is constantly bringing the paste over the hot spot, cooking it, and then taking it to the side. Given the size of the pot, he knows you can't get an equal amount of heat on the bottom. Woo! You cannot shortcut this process. The longer you cook it, the more flavor you're building. That's about 2 gallons of mint, so they get this beautiful aromatics from the mint and cilantro, copious amounts of cilantro. The flavor of cilantro is actually in the stem, and it doesn't look cool in a salad, but when you're putting into a great curry like this, you want to make sure you get the stem in it. There's intense flavor in the stem. So roughly 2 kilos, about 4.5 pounds of yogurt went in. It essentially provides a base for the rest of the onions to continue cooking without drying out. It adds acidity to the dish. Crushed tomatoes, whole tomatoes. Tomato, the single most important ingredient that was brought to India by colonialism, and it's become an essential part of Indian cuisine. So this is what they call rock salt. It's not refined, it's not the fine table salt. And there's no measuring spoon here. I mean, there's no measuring cup. The guy just knows exactly. He's been doing this for 15 years. He knows exactly how much salt goes in here.
और एक कलर होएगा सर, क्योंकि टोटल ये 5 कलर होकर एक बिरयानी बनती है.
This is really cool. He's keeping track of the colors. This is a 5-color biryani, and that's part of his cooking. So there's a visual element to this that is also hugely important to the way this dish is constructed. It's all about layers. There it is, the 5th color. This biryani masala is his. He calls it a Tamil Nadu biryani masala. And the basic ingredients are red chili powder, as you can see from the color, cumin powder, jeera, roasted first, turmeric, he's got fennel seed powder, and I guarantee you he's holding back 2 or 3 items from that masala from us, because he's not going to give all the secrets away. The chicken. This dish is traditionally made with either chicken or with goat meat. The chicken's been very lightly marinated in red chili powder and turmeric, both adding flavor to the chicken.
सर इसमें एक संदेशा दे सकता हूँ मैं चिकन के बारे में.
हाँ बता दो.
कि चिकन अगर आप लेओगे तो अगर धोने का है ना आपको तो बिना हल्दी का चिकन मत खाइए, हल्दी डालकर 3 पानी से हल्दी डालकर धोइए। अगर धो दोगे ना तो उसके अंदर का जो पॉइजन रहता है वो पूरा निकल जाता है, साफ हो जाता है सर।
This may sound a little strange to the American mind, but when you're cooking on the street, it's really important to make sure everybody here comes back to eat another day. My mouth is watering, his mouth is watering because we're about to put lemon juice, fresh squeezed into this. He was careful to not put it too early because he doesn't want to, we call it fratana, tear the masala. Essentially, the yogurt might curdle, so he's going to put that in and that's going to take that acidity, the acid level in the dish to the next level. So Chef Sabri has put about 4 gallons, maybe 5 gallons of hot water. It's really important to put hot water in here so that you don't slow down the cooking process, you don't retard the cooking process. This is the water in which the rice is going to steam and cook and fluff up and turn into the biryani. Here. Basmati rice, beautiful long grain rice. It's been soaked for probably an hour, hour and a half. It's been soaked.
प्योर बासमती है, इसमें ये खाना भी इसका जो राइस होता है एकदम बढ़िया होता है सर। खाने में भी है ना एकदम मुलायम लगता है कि अपना गले से जल्दी पटाख पड़ के उतर जाता है।
और पानी में कुछ डाला था, नमक?
नहीं कुछ नहीं सर, कुछ नहीं, सादा पानी।
No salt, no lemon juice, just straight soaked rice.
हाँ। Guarantee वही
45 pounds of rice. This particular biryani rice, it's fragrant and each grain is separate and gets really long as you cook it, which is really an essential characteristic of a good biryani. My mom's side of the family grew rice in Dehradun. I know my basmati. I'm excited to see what this is going to look like. To simplify this, all of that flavor, everything that's in the water is going to be absorbed into the rice, and that's what's going to give it its signature flavor. It is such an incredible evolution of idea, technique, flavor, layering. I mean, humanity's greatest achievement, the biryani. Ghee with raisins and cashews cooked in the ghee. 2 things are happening. The raisins and the cashews obviously have the flavor of the ghee in them, and the ghee has the flavors of the nuttiness of the raisins and the cashews. These are expensive ingredients. How do you maximize the flavor of them in the whole dish? You take a little bit, cook it in a lot of ghee, and you'll get that flavor infused in the whole dish. These banana leaves are going to go on top of the rice to kind of essentially both help create the dum on the inside and also give an incredible flavor from the oils in the banana leaf to the rice. This is unique. I've never seen this before. The front of the banana leaf is where the oils will release from. So that's the part that he's putting down. Over here, follow me. Come on over. So you can see here, he's getting the dough ready to form a seal around the biryani. He's making a wet dough. He's going to make a rope out of the dough. Use the rope around the lip of the biryani bowl, put the lid on it, creating a seal and cooking the biryani under pressure. So this is India's Instapot going back a couple thousand years. It's a team effort. The lid goes on. Dabao, press it down. It's going to get pressed. You're going to create an airtight seal.
Thank you.
Oh wow, check this out. This lid has been in use for 15 years. You can see the holes where the lid's cracked through, and they're putting dough to seal the holes so that none of the steam escapes. That's not a biryani technique. That's just what we call a jugaad. They're MacGyvering this one. Jugaad basically means to MacGyver something. This country is built on jugaad. This is the magic. He gets these from Tamil Nadu, from his home state. You can tell they're like literally freshly grated. To create the dum, to create the pressure, you need heat from the bottom and heat from the top. He could have used anything. He could have used charcoal, he could have used fence posts, he could have used crates, but he's using the coconut because this symbolizes where he's from. And also, the man's a bit of a showman if you haven't told by now. And it gets all the punters in. All the crowd's gonna come in because they see this happening. When he lights the sucker up, it's his smoke signal that biryani is on the fire and it's time to start lining up. Because it's literally cooking from the top, cooking from the bottom, creating pressure, and the pressure builds inside until the rice steams and becomes fluffy. The way he described it, once this is lit, don't poke at it, don't peek at it, don't lift it up to see what's happening, don't f with it. When it's ready, it'll unfold like a flower. His words, not mine. The gentleman over here is making papadums, which is an accompaniment to almost every South Indian-based rice dish. It's a little crunchy cracker. It puffs up like a shrimp cracker. It's made out of compressed dal, or in this case, urad dal, and it's just a crunchy, delicious little snack. Think of it as the Indian potato chip. We're in the slum, Darabi, the largest slum in the world, and most people think of a slum and they think of squalor. No, this is where migrant workers that came to Bombay essentially started squatting on open fields that were near the city, and it turned into a city. It's a hub of economic activity, and it's one of the most diverse parts of any city. It's really important to not think of a slum as squalor or abject poverty. Yes, there's parts of that too, but it's also just a city. A restaurant like this is a community center, especially a good one. While we've been in here, I've seen the local cops come and eat and leave. It serves breakfast for the early worker on the way in. The dough is fully cooked, and as it cooks, it releases from the top, so they don't have to break the seal. Now they just lift it up, because all the pressure is dissipated. Wow. God, the aroma is ridiculous. You see how each grain of rice is sort of standing up? That's a visual indication that the rice is cooked. It's not laying flat. They're all sort of like poking up a little bit. You can actually also see tiny holes where little steam tunnels have formed in a few places, letting you know that the steam's been able to go all the way through. Exactly. Amazing. And they're ready for service. Most of the street food are coupon systems. You go in and you buy coupon, because the money guy is always different from the guy that's handing you the food. The money guy is usually the owner of the business. Ek dena, please. Huh? Apura. 170 rupees, that's $2, just barely. I had no idea this was happening. Every order of biryani is going to come with a piece of fried chicken also. Man, this is some serious value for money. All for, oh, and then don't forget the eggs. One leg piece, one egg, all for $2. I mean, this smells incredible. I can't wait. This is way more epic than I thought it would be. Thank you, man. Thank you. Look at it, hot, ready to go. Jesus Christ, oh man, oh my God. The banana leaf aromatics just hits you right off the top. Let's go eat. Look at the size of this. Oh my God. Just the aromatics coming off of this are incredible. I get the banana leaf. It's really just adding a insane layer of just aroma over and above the masala in here. You got the chicken that's been cooked inside, and then as if that's not enough, you got the boiled egg, which is also a very Hyderabadi style biryani. It comes with the boiled egg. And then, you know, just for S&Gs, a whole piece of fried chicken to go with it. I'm going in. This is ridiculous. It's so freaking good. It's kind of mad. This is last meal biryani. Every grain of rice is still separate. It's covered in the masala, but it's still distinctly separate. The perfect bite, break the egg up, mix it in, and then break off some of this. The fried chicken is done perfectly. This is kind of overwhelming to watch this come together on the street for 300 to 400 people and for it to taste this good. I mean, this is kind of what street food is all about. It's just, I mean, my hair's standing on end. This is how good this is. This is a highly personal story for Saif. He arrived in Bombay and slept for the first 3 years in the railroad station. He now employs 15 people, cares about his community, gives food back, and all of that makes every bite taste more powerful because I know what went into making this. I'm sort of getting a little choked up here just thinking of what this man went through to put this plate of food in front of me right now. There is no street food in Bombay if it wasn't for the people and their stories behind it. The street, they say, is the great unifier. This is a supreme example of how the street can unify everything. It's incredible. So this is my favorite part. Not only is this man a chef, he plays a villain in Tamil movies, one of the largest movie industries in India. But
हमारा जो अभी ऊपर वाले को मालूम है सर कि मैं विलन हूँ क्या एक इंसान हूँ